I want to stream from my computer to TikTok Lives, and my understanding is I need an agency to get stream keys. So I want to take you through my thought process of how I'm finding the agency that I'm going to sign up with. So first I just go to Google and I search best TikTok agencies and I scroll past the sponsored. I'm looking at basically all the articles on this first page, and I want to see agencies that are repeatedly mentioned, like across the board. So like here's 5, here's 7, here's 10, they all have their opinions. Do they have any in common? Then I did another search with different words, TikTok content creator agency, just to see if different words get me like different results. But sorry, Google is trying to like make me search by location, which I don't want, and I couldn't really figure out how to turn it off easily. So I went over to a different search engine, DuckDuckGo, which is kind of a nice idea anyway, because it'll get rid of that Google bias, right? So across my searches, 6 links kept popping up. One's not on here because it was behind a paywall from Business Insider. And the remaining 5, 2 of them I would call like buyer oriented. And none of the agencies that they mention are repeated between these two. And what I mean by buyer is like a company wants to buy social media services, and it's that kind of an agency. And then these 3 I would call as like creator oriented, where as a creator, you go sign up with a talent agency, kind of like, and so that's these 3. And so I'm going to tally up what's repeated. I'm already noticing Viral Nation. I need to go through the rest of them. But another thing I'm noticing is that they put these in categories. Like this is best overall. This is good for analytics. And if you scroll down, you'll see one is like good for luxury brands. And so a bunch of these are going to be repeated, possibly, and I still won't want them, or best for gaming. It says gaming and tech, but basically like I'm not a gaming creator, I'm not a luxury brand creator. So my original solution of just look for what's repeatedly recommended, I might need to modify that. Okay, so the highest score that you could get would be 3 if you're mentioned in all 3 of these creator-oriented articles. And so here are my top 5. They all have a score of 3, and then Ubiquitous, in addition to having a score of 3, was named best for creators. So that comes in at number 1, and then these 4 are not necessarily ordered. I wanted to narrow it down to just 3, but I couldn't find any really good reasons to rule out the others. You see, Audiensely is Germany based, which I debated if that's gonna like distract from my focus, because I am US oriented. Like I don't speak German, right? I'm not interested in German marketing. I have a US consumer base, but they have a global focus. And then I thought maybe I want to remove points for that. But the problem is like all of these top ones are globally focused based, or like globally focused, even if they're US based. So I think they're just all in the top 5, and I'm going to end up talking to all of them. So yeah, here are my top 5. Ubiquitous is my favorite. Here's another thing that I almost dinged off points for, which is Influencer Marketing Hub. 3 of them are like sponsored, they pay. So if anything, that's another point for Ubiquitous that they are not paying and they still got up here, but it's also a point for Audiensely. However, it's really not obvious to me that I should take a point off because these people are paying for sponsorship, because they may still at the end of the day be the biggest brands with the most opportunities. And so I'm just going to get more information from all 5 of these, and we'll see where it goes from here.